I'm Tait Heppler. I'm an engineering intern at Story Construction. This is my first internship, and this summer I was working on the account for the Iowa Department of Administrative Services. This summer, some of my big responsibilities were documenting RFIs and submittals. I created meeting agendas and recorded notes for them and posted them to our software. For this account, we have a lot of different projects all over the state. I made a couple site visits to one in particular where I led a couple of end of shift meetings and helped out with trailers, putting skirting on and some other tasks. Throughout the summer, I got the opportunity to work with a few contractors out on our sites, and when we did site walkthroughs on buildings that we were working in, I got to learn a lot from them because I got to explain to me what they're working on and how it works and how it applies from the drawings and the specs back to the project. During the internship, I got to work with the assistant project manager of the DAS account, Sam Vori. He's my mentor, but I also got the opportunity to work with a lot of other people, including the project engineers out on the sites that I visited. And all together, I mainly learned from Sam in the office. He taught me the ropes, everything I needed to know. But when I went out in the field, anything I didn't know, any questions I had that Sam wasn't there for, I could ask the other project engineers, and that helped me out a lot. Within our Construction Production 2.0 system, I got to run a few end of shift meetings, and that primarily just creates a connection at the end of the workday between Story and the contractors that we worked with. And it goes over if there were any safety hazards, so make sure that everything's all right at the job site. It goes over what they did for the day, making sure that they got what they needed done, and if they didn't, we talk about it. And then we talk about what we do the next day and possibly throughout the rest of the week. How I found the internship here at Story, I applied to work here last summer as a construction laborer, but I was 17 at the time, so I was a walking liability, so they didn't allow me to work here. But the person who was attempting to hire me kept my case on file, and he said, if you ever want to apply here again, you're more than welcome to. And I went to a career fair at Iowa State, and I saw him there, and we talked a little bit. He had me interview, and I got the internship. Immediately when I had that initial interview last summer here at Story, everyone I met I liked the environment. It's a very great environment. Everyone was really nice. It seemed very organized, and that drove me to interview for the internship here. This internship is taking place between my freshman and my sophomore year of college. I'm in construction engineering with an electrical emphasis. With this being my first internship, it's given me some exposure to a variety of different things that the construction industry has to offer. And while what I did is not electrical related, I got my foot in the door in terms of figuring out what the construction industry is to begin with.